Uh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome yourself to the 21st episode of the Blind Counter Podcast. I am your host, the most, Offset, aka Big Bob here, and I'm joined here today with my co-host and executive producer himself, Mr. Akiira Amane, and our
Yo, yo.
special guest for the night, Seppy. How we doing?
Good, good. How we doing?
Oh, we're doing just fine, man. Just fine. Just getting in the rhythm of things here, getting another episode underneath our belt. How was y'all's weekend?
Man, full of matches, but it was good. I actually had today off too, so I was getting a little caught up. But watching all getting caught up with tag rab, watching the reverse sweep, shit like that. What about you, Sep?
It was pretty good. Honestly, though, this weekend was a speed run, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
facts.
just kind of disappointed. I can't lie. As much as
Yeah,
as much as it was fun to watch off the play, it's
I get
not
that,
even.
dude.
It wasn't even one map five.
Now, there's a lot of
no.
DoorDash
I didn't
challenges.
realize.
A lot of DoorDash challenges this weekend for sure.
Yo, I was thinking, what if okay, say looking at this, say Arcides posted him a screenshot of order on DoorDash, and then he swept gorillas, and then he took a picture of his bag after. Like, dude, that shit would be fucking hilarious.
That would be
One of them
funny.
needs to do it and try to 3-0. That would be funny as hell.
Imagine like the DoorDash is at the window waiting. Like, hey
Yeah,
man, like what up? Like let me in.
as soon as the match ends, they tweet out GG's, and then he takes a picture of
Yo,
his bag.
GG's just had a
He's
DoorDash
picking up
delivered.
his DoorDash bag out the door.
Yeah, that would be legendary. Oh my god, that's
It'd be
hilarious.
awesome.
What you do this weekend, Seppi? Anything crazy?
Nothing too crazy. Played some poker. You know,
Okay, okay.
laid
Okay.
low. You know.
Little poker
Um.
action.
Yep, yep. I watched some soccer as well. I don't know if you guys enjoy it, but I like watching Liverpool, so
Okay,
I have to
okay.
watch them.
Yeah,
It's,
that's what's up. I didn't. So I don't even know how to play poker, bro. That's crazy. Is it
Oh
fun?
yeah.
I mean, it's gotta
Oh
be
yeah.
fun.
Well, I run with my like boys all the time, and we'll do like small games, like 20, 30 bucks.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. That's always good.
good time.
Okay.
Always a good
yeah,
time.
it's fun. And plus, like I didn't know how to play at all, and then like a year and a half ago, we all started playing together, and it was super easy to learn once you like play with a couple people that know how to play.
Yeah. Play for fun for a little bit, then once you get in the rhythm of things, start playing for money. I like that. Yeah.
Little bit of money, a little bit
Okay.
of real life prize picks.
Real life, I'm betting on myself here.
I lost your $20 and you made it back, Bob, in Vegas.
Yeah. That's
So
funny. It's
damn.
funny. Oh my god, what a day, what a time.
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, well, we're gonna jump right in here. So we got some questions to ask Seppi. We're gonna get to know him a little bit better on his COD resume, who he is as a person, things like that. There. Then we'll get into some CDL matches and some topics of discussion for the community here, and then we'll round it out with anything else that we got going on as well. So. I'll just jump right into it, man. We'll get Seppi on the main stage here. Yo, Seppi, man, how did you get your alias name? What's your real name, your age, and where you from?
So, I'm from Pittsburgh. I think the last guest also said he was from Pittsburgh. So
That
he's
last
like
guy.
he's from like 5 minutes away from me. I think I was at his house earlier. Like that's where
Okay, okay.
Um, but I'm Cody Sepp. My alias is Seppy. It kind of just comes from my last name. I've been called Seppy since I was like 5 or 6 years old. It was like my cousin's nickname. Then it got like given to me. I don't know.
Okay.
Kind of just like came in with it. So I just made it my gamer tag because my old gamer tag was kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie. So,
What
Oh,
was
you gotta
that?
tell us now. Yeah, you
Eh,
gotta say now.
originally it was like R54321S or some shit like
Oh,
that.
Oh,
It was
dude,
just my
wait,
OG.
what? This dude
It
had
was the OG.
R2D2.
but he
It
hit
was my
captcha.
OG PSN name, so that
He
was
was
the
like,
OG. And then I changed it to unknown, which I had mixed feelings
okay.
about, So
This
I
dude.
thought it was hard, but I thought it was corny. So then, we just stuck with Seppi.
I mean, yeah, no, Seppi's the one, bro. I was like, you were playing damn near as a captcha back then. That's crazy. What's So are you more like AR, sub, flex role? What's your COD role usually?
Honestly, now I play either. I played sub for the first like 3 years, but like at least comp wise. But like I like the way the AR plays like a lot more. Like I've more so just played sub because like I don't know. It feels easy to fill, like for me, and like not a lot of people like playing sub, at least like entry sub. So like I feel like I can do it. But like when I'm like solo queuing and shit, I'll just use the AR.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it gets 50-50 otherwise. I feel that. Plus,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
AR is crispy still.
Oh,
Nerfing, still crispy.
I mean, the past few games, I mean, we got the MCW, you got the Automaton, you had
Yes.
what was it, the Krig?
Prig.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, all of those
M4.
were blessed guns. I'm sorry. Like, I know. Listen, don't get me wrong, the MP40 was good, but you had that red blueprint for the Automaton. That shit fried. That shit evaporated. Okay, I will never. I have nightmares about that shit. Ugh.
And the
But
Star
power
Wars
cement.
MP40, that thing was shooting laser beams, dude. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That thing was
Oh
Oh
yeah, I
melting.
forgot
yeah.
about that actually. Yeah.
That thing would smelt,
And that
bro.
that
Dog, I forgot.
bioluminescence. I swear that shit eliminated people.
Which one?
That like it was like a light blue, like almost like a bright blue.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I think that was
Holy
the first one
fuck.
they had.
Okay, well, out of the past several CODs, maybe I'd say CDL era, what would be the best sub in your opinion?
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a good question. Like best one that I've used, like I like to use, or like best one like overall, like
Um,
you know what I mean?
let's do your. What's your pick, man? What's your favorite one to use?
Damn, that's that is a hard one.
Mm-hmm. Got him.
I can't lie, it's not gonna be the rival. I don't like the rival hits, but I just don't like to feel the rival.
Okay.
I think I'd have to go with the 74U. The feel of it. Sometimes it was
Okay.
bittersweet, but like I like the feel of the 74U.
Okay.
I can feel
Overall,
that.
the best gun though, that MP5 in Prime pre-nerf on
Ooh.
MW19.
Ooh.
That shit
Ooh.
was AR.
That
Okay.
was
AR.
crispy.
Yeah, that MP40 were yeah MP40. The MP5 was insane, bro.
Mhm.
For sure. Okay.
MW19 grinders, they know.
Yeah, we do know. Well, speaking about Call of Duty, man, let's take it back a little bit, man. Let's get active in the memory lane action, right? So, what was the very first Call of Duty you ever played, and then how did you discover that Call of Duty?
Okay. Um, the first COD I ever played. See, I can't even remember how old I was, and I don't even remember like what age I was at this time. But it was Call of Duty, like the big red one.
Call of Duty Big Red One, okay, on
Yeah,
GameCube.
like OG. Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. So my like neighbor across the street, he actually like he had like the OG Halo. We would play like split screen all the time. So like that game was like I played that, but I didn't play it like competitively, like super serious. I'd say like the first competitive game I got into was Ghosts.
Call of Duty Ghosts, okay,
Yeah.
okay, we like that.
Yeah, I was
So,
like, I was a little kid. I was in like a Facebook group chat with a bunch of kids that were like trying to go to lands and shit. It was so funny.
oh my,
So,
You pull up, see Scump there, you're like, fuck. So I'm out.
damn. Okay, so how did you discover like competitive Call of Duty?
Scump, definitely
Jump.
Scump and Nate. Yeah, Scump and Nate shot. I remember I would just watch videos. Well, there was definitely a lot of people around that time that I got into, but it was mainly Scump that like first started watching, and then I started watching like Optic and their group. You know what I mean? So once it kind of went beyond that, I was into it. I was never really into like the trick shotting side of things, though. I can't lie. Like I liked watching occasional clips, but I wouldn't like watch most of their like content. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't like go type in phase
Like trick
360
shots and stuff.
montage. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I'd rather watch like a comp game or like an old like series or some shit like that.
Okay, okay. And that's just kind of how you fell into it. I like that. Okay. Well, I got a random off the wall question here coming from the chat. We have Tom Season. Yo, fan question. Who's the real Eppy? Is it Zeppy
Here we
or is
go.
it Seppy?
Listen, I think I'm not gonna decide because that's unfair in my opinion. So I'll let my two peers decide. My last name is Sepp. I've had that childhood nickname. I don't. Apparently, Zeppy's had that since a childhood as well. His last name is the Lepa. I
Ooh.
don't. I don't know where that
Oh,
comes from.
Ooh, I don't know, man.
really?
That's
That's a
I had a
really.
Y. I'm there. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Better away,
You
one.
tell me who's the real Eppy. All right, I got Epp in my last name. You know, you tell me. I
The
Well,
real
digress.
Eppy.
hey, he's got more letters. The ratio might be there. We're going to run a poll to figure it out. But,
Alphabetically too. I mean, S comes before Z. I ain't gonna lie. I
Hey,
ain't gonna lie. I
ooh,
ain't gonna lie.
I have to get a little 1v1 to see who really holds the title.
Yo,
Might
I'm
have
about
to
to
get a
get a
little
little pot
1v1.
sponsored by Blind Counter. Who's the real
Eh,
Eppy?
who's the real Eppy?
One and
$20
done.
pot.
I wonder if he still has this game installed.
Yeah, no warm up. Hop in there. No warm up.
He be playing CS all the time.
That's
Hell
funny.
yeah.
That's funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, just kind of bouncing off of your last answer from the question of the competitive Call of Duty. Uh, have you ever been to a LAN tournament to play or watch?
No, I do want to go to a major this year and watch. I wanted to go last year, but I didn't really know at any point when somebody was going.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But
Worth it.
honestly, I'd very much play at a LAN. I tell this to like everybody though. Like I'd definitely play at a LAN. I've never like played like challengers seriously, you know what I mean? But
Hmm.
I would definitely play at a LAN. Like if I like had a set four to run with, absolutely. That shit would be a good time. Even if like we get shit on, like just playing at a LAN, even if you I mean imagine you beat like 4 or 5 teams, you know what I mean? Like
And
it's
get
a
in
good
there a little
time.
bit.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
fire. That would be fire.
Plus if you play anybody like you would know, you know what I mean? Like if you're at a LAN and you play anybody you'd recognize like within the community, you're trying so much harder than they are. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you ready to stand up and just stare
Like you
down
see
those
their name, you're like, oh, I'm coming for that ass. I know where you're at. You know what I mean?
ripped cheeks? Yo.
Am I allowed to swear? Shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
You good.
You had mentioned Ghost though, like was that what's your favorite like competitive COD since Ghost 4?
Mm. You know, memories wise, I'd have to say MW19, bro. Cause like that was the first comp card I got into. Um, and honestly, we always had tens for like 6 months straight. Like it was literally
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
it was absurd the amount of like people we always had people to play and we would just rotate every map. And even though like we wouldn't play like comp as much, like we'd play every now and again. Even just running five with that many heads is a good time. Past few years have been like there's like less and less of us playing the game and staying on the game.
Facts. I would say like it was perfect timing too, like everybody was at the crib.
Hmm.
Like the game just came out or roughly, and you're just like, what else is there to do? Like I mean, I remember Bob, I'd be going over there, not supposed to, but be pulling up and be like, boy, that chair be looking crazy, boy. You be in this room. You walk in, the room was hot, and I'm like, damn, brother, like
The whole apartment
you,
hot.
you just be in
PC
there,
screaming for
dog.
help.
Yeah, but that's good
Or your
times.
full
That's
chat,
That was a
yeah,
your
good
full chat
time.
asking, you're telling them lock in. You're on
Lucky.
Ramaza 5-5.
turn off, lock in, fucking just being
Reminds me.
crazy.
You wildin', bro.
Oh
Oh
shit.
my god. Okay. Well, let's see here. I want to dive a little bit deeper into memory lane right now. And going back to all the releases of Call of Duty. Do you remember your first Call of Duty midnight release and what was that experience was like?
I think my first Call of Duty Midnight release was MW2. I think I went to both MW2. I think I went for like a 3 to 4 year span from like MW2, not like this past year's MW2, like OG
2009.
MW2, yeah, MW3. Because I'm pretty sure I remember being outside and I can't remember which year it was, but I was outside with my cousin and it was like freezing cold. And I
Yeah.
was sitting in this line for like an hour and a half for like no reason. I was like, you might just have to grab this on your own and like I'm just gonna go sit in the car. Like I was like a kid at that point. I was like, is this worth it? Like could have just
Yeah.
bought like nowadays you can just buy this shit digitally. Like
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
seems so such a like it just seems like such a like why did I do that?
Right. Was it a GameStop or where'd
Oh
y'all
yeah.
go?
Yeah, there's a
GameStop?
GameStop like 25 minutes away from where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
That's
okay.
just with
It's
the
like a
fucking shit
congested ass
outside.
area, so it's like
Dude, I mean,
long
Like,
ass line in the middle of like a big ass parking lot. It was like, dude.
oh hell no.
yo, I mean, midnight releases used to hit different, dude, back in the day. I mean, I remember my first was like Black Ops 1, man. I was, what, a
Yo,
sophomore in high school. Just big, chilling, dude, like in the middle of Pittsburgh myself. I think I was, dude, where was I exactly, man? I think I was, I'm trying to think of where the GameStops were there. But Peters Township out on one of those GameStops. But I remember it was like next to like a grocery store or something like that, and just hanging out. And I was like the new nerdy fat kid, and I saw like one of these like uh kids that
free methods.
I went to school with, and I was like, fuck, man, like they gonna know I'm here. I don't know these motherfuckers. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? My dad's with me because I'm not old enough to buy the game too, so I'm like really fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like
Uh,
damn type shit. But dude, I mean just the like the pure dopamine you get from just like being like, oh my god, all right, I got the game. You know, it's 12:01. They start
at
funneling
the
people in.
crib.
I'm like, dude, fuck yeah, man, let's go, baby. And then I'm like, all right, we're hitting the fucking roads fast as fuck, boy.
Oh
We
yeah.
hitting no red lights. Go run through them bitches. I don't care. I don't need to get home. Download this update and get on the game and hit Prestige 1 by 5 a.m. tonight.
Mhm. Mhm.
That shit used to
Bring
hit
back
so different, dude.
hashtag bring back prestige.
You remember them posters they used to give out too? I just remembered
Oh
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember MW2. I ain't getting no poster. MW3, I made sure I was early enough. I got that motherfucking poster. I made sure I got that poster.
That's hilarious.
I still got my
I actually
posters,
just
dude.
remembered that.
I still
It
got
was
my
like so
posters.
clean. It was so
Yeah.
clean. All white. It was like the guy walking. Nah, that shit was so hard.
Yeah,
Uh,
dude. I mean, those things go for some mad money now, dude. You can't find them anywhere, and it's like a collector's item now. I have some from like AW. I got some from Ghosts, Black Ops 3. That's when I was heavy into it. When I was back in college, dude, I just think, fuck. I was like, yeah, I'm, I'm
Might
taking
as
some
well.
time. You know what I'm saying? To do
Yeah.
this
Damn,
shit.
I remember the Black Ops 3 poster. I had
Yeah,
that shit hung up in the studio.
dude. I'm still mad to this day that I couldn't get a fridge,
Damn.
a
Oh
mini
yeah.
fridge, the little Juggernog mini fridge.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Imagine having that like right in the back of the webcam, dude.
dude, that'd be so
That
sick,
shit would be
bro.
crazy.
That would be
Right next to
nuts.
the ray gun. You know what I'm saying? That'd be fucking
Mhm.
sick, bro.
Ray gun on top.
You need
Fuck.
like either like a speed cola or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Fill it.
I need to get
You need
some.
one of those.
I need to get some speed
Revive.
cola.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Better go on
Damn, man.
Timu. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
They might have a little someone.
Yeah,
Oh
man,
my
At
god.
we gonna get one. Goddamn.
Well, speaking about, your COD resume and just from start to finish, I want to kind of see how deep you go within your competitive aspect there. So, I guess to kind of bounce off of that, what would you say the biggest accomplishment you've had within the scene, and what did you learn from it?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you. I'm not even gonna lie. Like competitive wise, the only thing I've done is like maybe win like one gold or like three total. Like it's minimal. I'm not gonna lie. Like not gonna like gas it up. Like you know what I mean? Like I played a lot with the boys, but like comp wise, like meh. Um, I don't know. I think it definitely puts it into perspective. Like I hit Crimson for instance. I was close to iridescent, but I didn't hit that shit. But I think it puts it into perspective how I was talking to about a couple of my buddies about this earlier today. How badly like cheaters make games like nowadays,
Oh
just
yeah.
across the board. I played CS, I played Valorant, I played COD, I played um just plenty of games where there's just cheaters just infested once you get to a certain like once you get into CS it's like above 15, especially at 20K, like Premier, which is like their comp based queuing. There's just straight cheaters. They'll be shooting you through the wall, like head tapping, and it's just rounds are over.
Wow,
And
that's
yeah,
crazy.
it's just blatant. And like some accounts get banned, but they just make brand new accounts, and it's a free game, so it's like it has no repercussions. So it's
That's
like I don't know. I feel like you never really accurately understand where you fall unless you're actually like in the competitive scene when
Yeah.
it comes to, like for instance, you, Bob, whoever, whatever of our boys play, whatever comp game they play, you know what I mean?
yeah.
If there's cheaters infested within like the comp scene as you get up, you don't know how high you could eventually, get up. You know what I mean? So it's a little frustrating. So that's one thing that's like deterred me a lot, especially with COD.
Bring back CWL so we can just get all these people back into bracket play.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
Bring
mean,
back
Boys in
COD.
there.
I
Get
agree,
the boys
man.
in there.
Ever since like PC became mainstream gaming, dude, it's just been like
It's whack.
cheaters all day, every day. That's why I moved to console, man, because I just honestly just got tired of just like second guessing or just honestly like running into blatant cheaters or even people that may be sus, dude. Like it's just such a like peace of mind to know like, hey, if you're getting shit on, it's because you're getting outplayed, not because they're hacking. I mean, there might be some like Cronuses out there and things like that that might have sticky aim or uh,
With a lag switch on your shit and just
some. But I mean,
be rubber
it's
banding,
it's not as bad as a fucking wall hack where someone can literally shoot you
pinning up
through
and
like
down,
the whole map,
Right.
shooting at the
and you just
sky
spawn
like
in.
I'm dying.
Like, or those are just the ones that are blatant. Like, there's a lot of people. Like, I mean, look at Jimbo, for instance.
Yeah,
He got
Yeah.
into the league and he cheated. Like I don't know if he cheated while he was in the league or if it was after the league when he was still in challengers. But regardless, like he was able to cheat and get away with it undetected for a while and make a lot of money off of it. You know what I mean? Look at
The
most of
nest.
these cheaters that get caught. Like, you guys know Vorty.
yeah.
Now
I have none.
I'm not trying to like throw shade on any of his name, but like that guy cheated. He probably had like 50, 60K earned before it was like an issue.
Wait, he
Yeah,
cheated?
like
He
he
plays with
cheated way back.
Equip.
Nowadays he doesn't. He doesn't cheat anymore. Like he went through like a bunch of shit. This was like a year and a half ago. But yeah, he definitely cheated. Like you can if you go on his Twitter and you go through his tweets, you'll honestly see like a couple people under his comments saying like you cheat, like you obviously cheat, blah blah. Blah. Or like
Oh
that
shit.
one clip he posted where it was like he was pretending like he was cheating. Everybody was like saying you've been caught cheating before. Like why would you even like post
Why would
this?
you
You
not?
know what I mean? Right. Like you're
Called
kind
his
of like
ass up.
right, and the one camo he had, you could only get with an unlock tool, so it was like he was like leaving himself open to even more accusations. Which unlock tools, like whatever. You want camos, do your fucking thing. Like, nobody has time to grind for like all that zombies camo and shit. Like the pros have. Look at RCDs, bro. RCDs has all of those
Yeah,
camos. You know
Tom
what I
does
mean?
too.
Like, no, not anymore. Not anymore. He tried.
He tried.
He spawned
I got
in.
a couple. I got a couple boys who got him back. I'd have.
Poor
I'd have
Tom.
worried some for what happened to Tom. I will not be dropping.
I'll get some F's in the chat for Tom real quick.
Big F.
That
Big
is
F.
hard.
Little insane levels of dope.
Yeah, that's funny. Well,
Yeah.
well, with you right now, man, is there anything that you're currently working on now, as far as like, accomplishments or anything within the scene that you're, really doing now?
Even
I mean,
outside the scene, yeah.
yeah, I mean, what you doing
Um,
nowadays?
honestly, within the scene, meh, I don't really know. Um, nothing much. I was thinking about, posting some bullshit, but who sees what I'll get into.
Mm.
Um, most of the time now I just be playing CS. When boys are on. Occasionally I'll run. Um, it just depends. Like sometimes I'll run like I ran like Valorant the other day just because my couple buddies wanted to run. But usually I'll be running CS if I'm playing like competitive. I played a couple games of COD, but it's like you get to a certain point and then it's like you play a cheater every other
Like,
game and it's like
meh.
there's no enjoyment in this, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like I don't know. So recently I just been playing a lot of CS. Even FIFA to be honest with you.
FIFA,
Like
huh?
I
Oh
like
yeah.
soccer, so
Oh,
like
that's yeah.
I
You
play
mentioned
like
that.
the
Okay.
yeah, so like the Ultimate Team, like I play that from time to time, like when I'm bored late night or some shit. So
But like, so with FIFA though, like, I mean, I've never honestly truly played, so I don't get like the control scheme and all that. But like, isn't it like crazy with the packs and shit, like to get players and this and that?
oh yeah, it's super pay to win, but like
Really? That's
y-
crazy.
it is like yeah, you can like
That's crazy.
some people have like teams that are worth like 250 mil. You know what I mean? But it's like at the end of the day, like
Holy
their
fuck.
team can cost as much money as they want. It's like there's a lot more that like
Goes into it.
yeah, there's a lot more
Okay.
like there's like custom tactic you can set up which like affects like each individual position for each 11 or all 11 positions on the field. So it's pretty
Oh
cool when
damn.
you get like in depth with it.
So you can actually put your little spin on it for real
Oh
with
yeah,
it
yeah.
on the team. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that way it's like it can do it. I don't have to set it up like every time. It just does it whenever I log on late night. I'm just like chilling, playing some dude. Like shit on like 7-0. I remember I was playing. I think I streamed for chart. I beat this kid like or I don't know if I was streaming for Char, I was streaming for my one buddy. It might have been Char, but I beat this kid by like 15 goals. It's so funny.
Oh my
I was just
gosh, good
bored.
on.
It's just so like, bro, like how, like I don't know, how am I supposed to play COD? Because most of the time for COD too, it's like if it's late, you know what I mean, like not enough heads are
Yeah,
on, or like Bob and most of the heads that now play the game are on console. So
it's like
I know, man. I
yeah,
miss
you're
playing with
actually
the boys, man. I gotta find some PC games to play with you guys. Obviously, get on Call of Duty, but I mean, we're so fucking high up in the ranks that we're just gonna hit cheaters all day, every day. So it's just like, dude, what the fuck's the point? You know what I'm saying?
What are
I
you at
don't
now,
know.
Bob?
Fraz been running with or Fraz been running Overwatch, and I've been playing with him a lot. Like that,
Overwatch.
yeah, the new Overwatch. So
I
might
do
have to
like
give that a
Overwatch.
try, cause he loves that. He been grinding that like every day.
I
Damn, Fraz on that
don't know what's
Overwatch
going
grind.
on, but I somehow do okay in Overwatch. I fuck with Overwatch.
I haven't
Overwatch is fun from
played
time to
any
time.
of it. I've never touched it.
It's
What,
actually a
dude?
good
It is
time.
fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a different dynamic than COD. Like you're not like all equal, but it's like it's a
Play
cool
your
change up.
role and see, fucking get in that bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, kind of diving into maybe a wound here. I want to see if there's something that comes to mind. Within Call of Duty or CS, whatever game there may be, I'm sure there was a time that there might have been a play or moment that haunts you to this day. Is there or is there not a specific play or time that something had happened in a high risk game that haunts you to this day?
Hmm.
Dun dun dun.
You
Like
know,
that one play you think about at night, 6 years
Keeps you
later.
up. Like, fuck, man. Like, I really
nothing.
let Tom
Listen,
down that one time.
nothing comes to mind from me personally. Okay,
Oh
so no.
shit.
Yeah, no. I actually like. I don't. I honestly don't
Don't have any.
like recollect anything. If we've played a lot together. If you got any where you feel like, you know, if you would have done this differently, we could have, did this.
Dude,
By
I
all
had
means,
those
but
every day,
I don't
bro.
have anything. I don't have
I have those
anything
every
too.
day. I'm like, dude, I suck at
God.
Call of Duty now. You know what I'm saying? This game got me twisted.
Twisted
Oh
up.
my god, bro. But it's all good, man. We're just always trying to learn
Good
and
then.
get better. You know what I'm saying? Always trying to learn
Exactly.
and get better. 5-5 nade. I would honestly say
Who said that?
that's Tom. This might be late. 5-5 nade. 5-5
Cook.
grand finals nade. Uh-oh.
Cook. Sorry.
Yeah, we might have to get Tom in the chat to come for a guest appearance, but I don't know if we want to do that. Oh
1v3.
no, no,
Yo,
no!
Brad's gotta chill. Listen.
You'll get
I'm
Oh
whatever,
already
my
on
bro.
god, I
TikTok.
forgot about that shit.
I'm already on
I
TikTok.
forgot
I've been
about that
impression
shit.
farmed. I don't need more of this, okay?
Link.
None of this.
Link in the chat. Hey, link it up, Tom.
Yo, I forgot about that, dude. Oh
Dude.
my god, dude. The
Did Octane
Octane
post y'all?
1v3
Yeah.
5-5 for the
He
win,
posted
dude.
on you?
Oh my god, dude. I've got to find it. Dude, it was insane, bro. We were challenging Octane,
No.
Asim,
Bro.
Z, and Kason from FaZe, dude. We were
Yeah.
Oh,
playing
yeah,
these
yeah.
guys. It was a 4v4. It was me, Fraz, Nalect, and Seppy himself right here. And we're playing S&D Terminal. It's 5. We're down 3-5. Last round, I get blooded. Or something.
No.
I don't know what happens, but it's a 1v3. Octane's left alive. And he's like, we have defense.
Laying down.
We have Seppy by escalators, planners, just snaking the fuck out of it. We got Nalek top third, and we got Fraz, I think, plane hitting a flank or some shit. So
Okay.
in the clip, right? In the clip, we got Seppy hitting a snake, looking over Burger, going Burger and shit. This man Octane army crawls in front of fucking Seppy while he's hitting the meanest snakes of his fucking life, dude. And in the middle of him trying to find a snake, to find an angle on Octane. He pops up, guns Seppy's shit, slides over to bomb. Nalek chows from top third to top like platform over the bomb site, gets gunned when Octane hops on top of the platform. So now it's a 1v1. Octane slides back down onto planners and it's just like looking. It's a 1v1 Fraz versus Octane, and Fraz is coming around to Burger, and Octane gets a call out. Oh, he's Burger, and he fucking just guns Fraz, and we lose the map. We lose the map, dude. It was insane.
In my defense, I didn't know where Octane was. We didn't know where he was. It's not like I was snaking him and I knew
He was
right there.
calling, yeah.
He crawled up on me. He was laying down on the golf cart. Crawled up on me, got behind me, kills me in the back, and I shit you not, when I got killed, I was actually like my jaw dropped. I was like, wait, what? Nah. Nah, my reaction, I wish I recorded it. I actually was mind blown that happened to me.
No.
Yeah, it was pretty
That
bad.
is pain right there.
It was pretty bad. I'm not
That's
gonna
something I
lie.
regret right there, not knowing where this fucker was playing.
He put y'all on a short.
Holy fucking titties! We got Scutta Butta with a 5-tier subs, 5 gifted. Oh my god, yo, let's get some whatas in the chat.
Came to me. Good look. Good look.
Let's get some whatas in the chat, man. Holy fuck, dude.
What a game, crazy.
Dude, he is sponsoring the Blind Counter podcast here recently, dude. Holy hell. Sponsored by Scutta. For real, dude.
Bro, you are not about to find this short.
Yeah, we are. It's on here somewhere.
Did he have the green patch when he did it?
Here we go. Found it.
Oh my god.
All right. All right, chat. This is it. This is it.
He's smiling already. He already knows.
This is it. Is there a way that I can
report?
Let's not talk about this, chat.
I can't watch this in high definition, huh? All right. Check this out. This is it. This is it.
Look at me. I'm hitting my footwork. Look.
Look at it. Look at it.
I'm getting busy. I'm throwing the shoulders. I'm getting active. Look at him. Look at him. Mind blown. Jaw dropped. 1v1 instantly. 3 seconds later. I was black screened.
Brother.
No, he planted.
Oh, he planted. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
This shit's so.
Yeah,
let me make it
this
bigger.
actually brings back
No.
Yeah, dude. We're just not gonna talk about it. We're just not gonna talk about it.
9.5K, is that what that says? I had to zoom in my
9.5K likes, bro. I don't even know how many views this fucking thing got, dude, but holy hell,
Tom had
dude.
the link already.
Tom had the link. We gotta click the link.
He said, don't worry, guys. Oh my
What
god.
the fuck is this? What the fuck is
put
this?
you on a short and a TikTok.
Dude, no way.
Oh.
We got TikToks, bro. We got TikToks.
Hey, that was nice form, though. That was nice form.
See, like.
Let's go, Seppy.
Look at
Wait,
that.
hold on. Look at this. Wait, look at this. Wait till he looks back. Look at me. Look at me.
That's
He didn't want to let me get loose. Like,
criminal.
Dude, oh my god, that is actually
the fact that I
insane,
didn't see him
dude.
is actually like, if you look, I was actually going like left and right on like the center pole,
Z popped.
and like the fact that like I must have been on the right and he must have been crawling, and like I just can't see it.
Oh yeah.
What are the comments? This guy's kind of
How
good.
did he know he was Burger? Wow, great, extraordinary, amazing, wonderful, excellent comms out of that.
Level below pro.
Imagine a Crim with that awareness. Oh no! He roasted his ass.
This guy's hard stuck plat. He's just hurt.
Damn.
See, he said a Crim. He didn't say another. He said a Crim. He's baffled. He's only seen him watching him. I don't want to hear it.
Octane for a reason.
Oh my god, dude, that
You're
is
the world champ. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, true shit. Holy shit, TikTok.
all good in the hood, man. All right, well, let's reel it back in real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I
Hey,
came on here to get cooked.
came on here to get cooked. He got blamed.
That was the feed
Oh,
celebrity.
Nah, dog. Nah, you ain't slick, bro. It's cool. It's cool, bro. Your boys ain't your boys. I get it.
It be your own boys sometimes setting you up, bro.
Let me get him in chat. Oh
Oh my
yeah.
god, dude.
Nah, hey, that's cool though. That's a feature. That's a feature.
Oh, it's a feature for real, man. Hey, any publicity is good publicity. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
There you go. Live reaction from the victim, right there.
Clip it.
Live react.
Oh man.
That's
Well,
my
Face.
name. Surely he owes me compensation.
yeah, we got to get some of that paycheck, man.
Oh shit.
I'm not even talking
Damages
about the
on
abuse. I'm
blind
talking
camera.
about the emotional distress that caused me. I
Dude.
know he needs
TikTok
to attend like
damages.
my TED talk. I don't know what's gonna happen. We gotta have a talk.
Step X. Yo.
Oh my god, dude, that's hilarious, man. Well, anyhow, man, let's reel it back in. Let's get some CDL going. As far as what you've got going on right now, Seppy, is there an event or matchup that you're looking forward to this year? As far as the CDL goes?
Hmm. I mean, I'm more than anything looking at champs. Like I'm
Champs.
hype. I'm always hyped for champs, bro. Cause it's like
Champs.
champs is a different atmosphere. But
Facts.
I don't. I honestly don't know where all of the majors take place. Do you know off the top of your head?
Yeah, so we got Major 2 going to be in Miami, and then Major 3 is going to be Toronto, I believe, and then Major 4 is going to be Carolina, then Major 5, or Champs, is rumored to be in Dallas.
You know, Major 4 in Carolina, I'm actually kind of hyped for. As
Okay.
listen, I like Optic. Okay, I'm a big fan of Optic. You know, I like Pred. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hell yeah.
But as a Clay believer, and I know my boy Tom, he fucks with TJ Holly. Listen, Carolina, if any chance of winning a major, it's gonna be when they got the home crowd cheering for him. So that would
Hey,
actually be kind of hype.
That would be fucking hype.
see
I'm
Clayster
actually,
win. I'm trying to do that in person. Bye.
yeah.
Hey,
We're gonna be there at the Carolina event. It's happening what, June 20th or 18th or something like that.
I think so.
So
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna be there. We're gonna be showing up and showing out the show. So hey, if you guys can make it, pull up to the Carolina event in June. Otherwise, save your money and go to Champs because we're gonna be there as well. I'm definitely going to Champs for the show.
Facts.
Um, well, Seppi, last question from myself here. What player or team are you following this season?
so as I just mentioned, Optic Pred, fan of.
Okay.
Um, I was a fan of Pred with Surge. So I supported Surge, and then when Pred came over to Optic, I was like, all right, so like I can just, support Optic. I liked Optic, but like it was kind of a mix between them and Empire,
Hmm.
and you know what I mean. So I don't know. I kind of didn't want to like hop in and like bandwagon, but like once Pred joined, it was a lot easy. I kind of wanted Sib to join too because I like Sib, but
Ooh, yeah.
him going to New York, it's interesting, but I think it'll eventually work out for them. I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like that's a good mix. I think Skies just has to play a little bit different.
They've been going,
Yeah,
like
which they've fixed since they got like 12
some
teams
Hydra's
that
been
won
popping.
major. Yeah.
I guess we'll get
'Cause-
into that, but yeah, you ain't
yeah,
lying.
we'll get into all that shit, but
Oh yeah. Well, that's all the questions I had to ask, Mr. Amane. You got anything else that you want to put on Seppi's mind?
um, I got family in PA. I was born in PA. What's the best restaurant in your spot, bro?
Ooh.
Just shout them out. Just shout them out. I'm thinking about food right now.
Oh,
What's the
Bird on the
best
Run is
spot?
fire. Best chicken you'll have in PA right there. At least
Bird on the
that I've
Run.
had so far. Yeah, better than like there's like a chicken. There's a chicken spot called downtown Pittsburgh. There's even your Chick-fil-A. There's a Bird on the Run down in East Liberty. There's one like 15 minutes from where I'm from. Like it's
Shouts
good
out Bird
chicken.
on the Run. Is it like some like Nashville hot, like all the crazy flavors and shit?
Yeah,
What do they got?
they they got like a website where they got like spices. It's like 0 through like 5, and like as they add it, it's like it'll tell you. It's like I can't remember. It's like habanero and like
Ooh.
Oh my god.
high end pepper. I think is like the 2, and then like the third is just adding another ingredient. The fourth is adding another ingredient. And it's just
Keep going
it's
and going.
good. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, shouts out them. We need to ask
Yup.
that.
Yeah, I need
Even
some
Give them a
food
question.
now. Shit.
you ever had Penn Station East Coast subs? They're fire too.
Nah.
Fire.
Penn Station.
They have some good ass cheesesteaks.
Ooh.
I'm a
Up
big fan
north
of
too. Yeah, dog.
Damn, it's
Oh
been a
man, I gotta come
minute,
home.
bro.
I
It's
gotta
been
come
a
home.
cheesesteaks.
minute, bro. Oh my god, it's been a minute. That sounds
Y'all gonna make me
fire.
hungry. I'm about to
I
start
know.
listening
I'm
off
already
the
hungry, man.
menus.
What
There's a
a
sushi place out in Robinson. When I tell you monster rolls, like
shit. Hold on now. I might have to go visit tomorrow. Fuck.
Come up. Say
Shit, dude.
that
Permanis
was it
was what he meant to say.
though.
dude,
Damn.
Permanis is Permanis. Permanis is
Ooh.
good, but
Is that
you
like an
know,
Italian spot?
Permanis is like the OG like Pittsburgher spot. Like usually when you come here, you're trying that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Okay.
but like they got like they got sandwiches with like fries on them. Like they'll call that like the yinzer. Yins is like
Damn,
it's
Oh
bro.
yeah.
Pittsburgh slang.
That sounds
Damn, that
fire.
sounds good as fuck. Okay. All
Yeah.
right, we gotta stop. We gotta
Oh my
stop.
god. Lock in, lock in. I gotta finish this podcast before I go starvation mode.
Make me some food. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
for
have to go
real.
on timeout.
To put a little audible real quick. Well, anyhow, man, we're gonna switch topics here, man. We're gonna go ahead and switch over into the third weekend of Major 2 qualifiers here. We got the Friday match, March 1st, 2024. We had the Minnesota Rocker going against your Atlanta FaZe, and this was a 3-0 sweep from the Atlanta FaZe against the Minnesota Rocker. They are now 3-1 in total here. They took home the hard point on Rio, the search and destroy on Invasion, and the control on Invasion as well. Anything that sticks out to you guys on this series here?
I mean, red carpet, pretty much expected. I would have thought Lens would have done better. Just, I mean, running around in general. I mean, even Vivid on that kind of note. But I mean, that's what I expected. They just, I mean, look at the KDs on phases right now.
I was gonna say they fried.
They were just having their way. They knew it. They had to know it too. Pulling up, you could tell they listened to Patrick Price. That came in with some like we're the best type attitude this week.
Yeah, dude. Everyone on the Atlanta FaZe is extremely positive. BZ 1.28, Celium 1.42, Draza 1.35, and Simp with a 1.24. And then on the opposite side here, Minnesota Rocker, everyone negative with a 0.7. It was just a masterclass out of FaZe. They definitely slammed Rocker, and it wasn't even close. So they were definitely in control of every single map here. It definitely went the distance as far as like the control 2-2 and almost a 5-5 situation on search. And it was a pretty close hard point, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, they were just slamming their shit back. So, just an insane series out of FaZe, but nothing too crazy to really speak about there.
I was just gonna say I think it highlights the point. If Linz is not playing good, that team is not good.
Oh,
They
absolutely.
they need him, but I also feel like Vivid Linz is very consistent, but I feel like Vivid is like super inconsistent. If they had like somebody alongside Linz that was like more consistent, it would probably help.
Yeah.
Like they would probably place a lot better, a lot more often.
They gotta get Lynn some help. We gotta get Lynn some help on the map. But switching over to the second and last match of Friday night, we had the Toronto Ultra going up against the Seattle Surge, and this was also a 3-0 victory for Toronto Ultra, a DoorDash challenge, if you will, and they were taking home the hard point on Karachi, the search and destroy on Karachi, and the control on Karachi. So this was just a Karachi series here. Anything to point out or speak about on this series here?
I didn't know it was all Karachi like that. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was a Karuchi day.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Honestly, Arcides.
Yeah, he was playing for.
And
He's like, man, I gotta look good right now. These motherfuckers costing me straight up.
honestly, even though like Hook's like, I mean, I guess the
Yeah,
kills kind of show, but like, look at his damage. He's kind of like the only one that was like frying more than the rest of them.
true,
Like
true.
RCD's won his ones, but
Yeah, he
OG
was
had
like,
like
you could
shit
tell
team.
he was playing his life. He was like, I'm gonna confirm this kill before I fly.
Is
Yeah,
Abusa still playing out of role, by the way?
I believe so. I'm not sure exactly because I know he's been switching back and forth, but I don't know if you got any more information on that, Mr. Amane.
I think he's able to do what he originally played for, unless because he went back to AR or a flex type role, and Brezi's on the sub with Hook now. I think
Yeah, no,
Okay, okay, okay.
like he
yeah.
actually got back into his what he likes to do.
hmm And just kind of going out of the KDs here. I mean, Arcity's the only one positive for Seattle Surge with a 1.17, but the least amount of damage for the team with 8K, 8.3K damage, and Hook, 0.98 with 10K damage. The damage leader for his team. Then on the opposite side, Toronto Ultra, everyone's positive except for Envoy. Your KD leader for the series is Kleenex with a 1.33 with a plus 15 spread there and 10K damage, but just a typical, masterclass out of Toronto Ultra. Seattle Surge hasn't been the same ever since they dropped Illy, and I mean Toronto Ultra has definitely been slamming people. So this was definitely something that wasn't surprising, but was very entertaining to watch, to say the least, on that front there. But that's going to round out your Friday night matches, and we're going to dive right into Saturday morning with the first match being Las Vegas Legion and the Boston Breach. And this was surprisingly a 3-0 victory for the Las Vegas Legion. And this was the craziest match of them all, I think, for today. For this Saturday here, they were able to take home the hard point on Karachi, the search and destroy on Karachi, and then the control on Invasion. Is there anything that sticks out to you guys about this series here?
I mean, that map one came down to seconds. It came down to 6 points, I believe. So it's that
Yeah,
map one goes a different way. It could be going to a map four and then maybe a map five, and I feel like that probably could have played in their favor. But honestly, the role switch with Purge and picking up Geo as a sub, I like Geo as a sub. He's pretty good, and Purge isn't playing bad. He's feeling his role pretty good now.
Yeah,
I don't know about
yeah.
Breach. What are they doing?
yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, facts.
everyone on the side of Boston's negative except for Snoopy. Asim, the last on their roster pickup there with a .84 but 12K damage, with a negative 11 spread. Then on the opposite side here, Las Vegas Legion, everyone's positive except for Geo. Nero's the hero for their team there with the 1.27, and then 11K damage, and then Attach also 13K damage with 1.16, and Purge not even dropping a stinker this time with a 1.0 exactly, 56 and
Yo, was that his
56.
first like? I know
Good
it's
game.
like even, but like yeah, green in the green.
I think this might be one of
One of
the
One of
only,
few.
one of
of
the few,
all
one
map.
of the few. I mean, definitely interested to see why Purge and Standy was a thing, but hey, to each its own. They were able to sweep Austin Breach. And Vegas has been looking good this split here on this major. They're 3-1 this split here, and it's definitely been a fresh breath, a breath of fresh air for
Yeah,
Las Vegas Legion and them
I
coming
mean
out.
Nero was going crazy, bro. Like and like
Yeah.
Sep mentioned, like if they barely carried that momentum through the rest of the maps. Like if that first map went the other way, shit. I mean, it could have been could have been different.
Yeah, for sure. Those are good little GGs out of Las Vegas Legion. Seeing a
GG.
good little
Um,
victory out of them.
One thing I do want to say though for this,
Yeah.
I feel like for Breach, bro, I told this to Tom, I told this to everybody. I feel like the only reason Breach will not work is Asim works perfectly with Snoopy. Like I feel like
Yeah,
Asim plays off of Snoopy really well. Like Snoopy's a crack sub. Asim's like can play the objective and like around it and around like those crack subs really well.
hmm
I feel like though Priesta and Slasher are like they need like a cracked AR on the other side of their role. You know what I mean?
facts.
Like if you think back on their past teams, like Slashers had like even looking at FaZe, he had Celium. Whereas like Priesta, he had Skies who was frying, and like that's kind of what caused some of the subliners mismatch was Skies was used to playing that role, and Sib's coming in and playing that role. They're both playing like kill heavy. When like Skies is originally when he played with Mutineers is able to play around the objective and around like a kill whore AR. And like now I feel like he's going back to that, and that's leading both of them to fry. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I feel like them two together, they're too objective based, and they're not enough like they'll go even, or sometimes they'll have a good series. But I feel like when it comes to a land and making like a full on run like that, neither one of their ARs is like good enough to slay out the entire tournament.
I mean, yeah, Priest has just gotta like imagine Slasher. He's just setting his ways, but tell Priest to like, bro, go fly. Like he's got 9.9. Damn, like he needs to get in there a little more. I agree with that. If they were to still to stay together without subbing for someone new, but
Yeah,
I
no,
agree
I'd
with
agree.
that.
If anybody's gonna get loose, it should be Priesta. And
Yeah, he's
like
got
he
to
has
go
the
wild.
experience with FaZe, like he ran
Yeah,
with,
he can
Prime
snap on these
MC and the
fuckers.
Tiny
Like,
Terrors, like he knows like how to play fast. So that's just on him to be able to bring that shit back from like it is 2, 3 years ago at this point. So
true, true, true.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, if you were the GM of this team of Boston Breach and you were to, do a roster change, who and what would you do?
I think I would wait still until after Major 2.
Okay.
Because I'd want to see another land. I feel like the online qualifier is really unfair. I mean, look at Ultra to FaZe 3 Odom. I still think Ultra's gonna beat them on land. I just think that it the land or the online doesn't always tell that whole story. So I feel like for Breach after this major, if they place outside of let's say like the top 6, right? Like they don't get any like serious improvement. I think at that point you have to consider who do you want to stick with between Priesta and Slasher.
Mm-hmm.
And in my opinion, I think I'm gonna stick with Priesta because Slasher, I feel like has just been riding off that curtails of playing with that phase team, and then he went to like LAG, and now he's on Breach, and it's
Hopping
like he
around.
won that major with when they had what's his name coming in sub
Bart.
Spart, yeah, when he brought that Volk meta in and nobody else was used to the Volk, so that's kind of cheese in my opinion. So it's like besides that, like what else is like I don't know. I feel like Slasher will always be like good, but it's like I just don't think they'll like, for instance, win champs. You know what I mean? Like especially against like a FaZe or an Ultra or somebody of that caliber. So
What if
Yeah.
they got? Then this is completely not ever gonna happen. But LAT and Boston Breach made a trade. Slasher for Ghosty, bring in cracked AR, and then Slasher goes and teaches the new guard in LAT, whoever's coming in
hmm.
as an old head.
I would
Well,
be interested to see teams like make swaps like that.
Like actually do that, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
I
team
mean, I get it,
trades.
it's chemistry, yeah, like down to the person, but like if it worked, bro, shit, that'd be fire.
Honestly, I think Ghosty on this team would fry. Like he is exactly what Priestess would want to play off, like a frying AR, and like he's also
Yeah,
like I know like they had their falling out with Optic and everything, but like he apparently from like what everybody who's played with him, including Parasite, has said, he's like a UAV on the map. So it's like
facts.
him alongside Snoopy, Asim, and Priesta. It's like I feel like
Calling out
he,
everything,
yeah, he
going
would
crazy,
shine with that team.
slaying.
Like they'd probably be a consistent like top 4, top 5 team, and probably even make like if they stuck together for a couple majors like that type of
Mm-hmm.
team. I don't know. I don't see this team compared to like that type of team, for instance, making a deeper run. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yep.
I feel like this team is capped.
Yep.
Capped, no cap.
No caps at all. Hey. True
Yeah,
shit though.
I heard Tom talking about it last week about how he's a fan of Capsule, and I like Capsule. Don't get me wrong, but I think he needs to fit on the right team. Like I
Yeah.
feel like a seam coming in fits Snoopy well. You know what I mean? I
Yep.
feel like Capsule would thrive with a sub that's like in a seam, but you're not going to replace Snoopy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So it's like you need somebody who plays like that around sub type of, like Standy, for instance. Capsule and Standy, I feel like would probably work really well together.
Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah. That is a good point.
I like that.
I like that. Well, rounding out of that first series here, jumping into the second series of Saturday, we have the Carolina Royal Ravens versus the Optic Texas. And this was a pretty good series here. We have a 3-1 victory coming from Optic Texas. They were able to take home the hard point on Invasion, and Carolina was able to take home the Search and Destroy on High Rise, and then Optic Texas taking home the Control on Invasion and the hard point on Rio. For this series here, is there anything specific that you guys wanted to speak about?
Boy, Gig wins some help for sure, for sure. But I mean, nah, like outside of That one like fadeaway where TJ on the search with the pistol and Pred, like I was like, oh god, you know he's gonna win this, and he just popped him like that. That shit
Yeah.
was nuts. But I mean, they played well, given how even the scores kind of heavily in Optic's favor. I felt like Carolina played a lot better than I expected. But I mean, Shotzzy was just fucking. He knew it too. He's like, I'm about to have my way. Like he didn't give a fuck,
Yeah, it was
and I loved it.
definitely the Shotzzy show this series here. He was dropping Wiener off with a 1.55 and a plus 35 spread with 16k damage for the series, and everyone on the team Optic positive, and then obviously on the opposite side here, Carolina Royal Ravens, Felony dropping a little stinker, 0.64 for the series, and then Gwen only one positive, 1.33 with 15k damage. But yeah, man, definitely get Gwen some help here. Fellow needs to figure out what he needs to do with this online. He's not been the best online, but he does show up for LAN tournaments. But man,
Which is
minus
weird. Yeah,
28.
minus 28 is
that's looking
insane.
like me. That's what
Like
the
it's
fuck.
just if you're doing that online, it's hard to get that land practice. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah,
like you're already going in with a chalked mental. So
Seeing that every time you play, you're like, fuck.
yeah, I mean,
I mean,
like
the
I feel
high
like
rise search and destroy. What do you think about that though? Like they're
yeah,
just trying out some shit.
I do think they were challenging on it, but I do like TJ's TJ's a good like S&D player. Clay's a good S&D player, and he's played Optic. All of those players in Optic for a while, so I feel like especially on like that old ass map.
Yeah, I was like,
Gwen,
Clay probably played Optic on the original
yeah,
map
Clay
against
went
Optic.
9-3. Look at him fucking frying. Like look at the old head frying, bro.
Holy shit.
yeah.
Um,
That's insane, man.
yeah, the rest of
2k
them went
damage.
positive, bro. Yeah, everybody else he kind of carried. Everybody else kind of went positive. I mean, they all did their damage, but Optic was shooting back 5-6, 4-6, 4-6, and then 3-6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they just
And those,
couldn't.
Crazy timings though too though, like crazy timings.
yeah, yeah. And I feel like that's sometimes that map is a toss up. So like I don't know, you can chalk it up to that, and like their S&D is really good, but like here's my issue. I feel like can you look at the other maps as well? Like look at Fellow individually. Like look at this map. Map
Eee.
3, 7-16. I get it. TJ also went 6-19. But like TJ is known for his S&D. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you don't need TJ and Fellow to be known for their S&D, but no respawn skills. Like that's just not gonna work. 19 and
facts.
32. Like TJ's frying, but like that is I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
need a little more firepower, fella.
I haven't
Yeah,
been
Fella
paying
need.
attention too much, but if he's doing this like every week, like I'm surprised he hasn't been dropped either. I'm not gonna lie to you. And like I'm not hating. He's from PA. You know what I mean?
True, true. Bring in a Clay and Temp. I know they get crazy on each other, but
They do be tweaking on each other a lot.
Temp swap out Temp and Fellow here and there depending on the map. That's how we need to do it. It's a by map basis we swap it out. It'd be
do the
crazy.
Marky B special on them.
Yeah, just get TJ in for the fucking search. All right, fuck out of here.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that's hilarious. Well, that was the end of that series here. And going into the last series of Saturday night, we have the Los Angeles Guerrillas going up against the Seattle Surge. And this was a 3-0 victory for the Seattle Surge. Their first win this split here. They were able to take home the hard point on Karachi, the Search and Destroy on Invasion, and the Control on Karachi again. Anything that you guys wanted to speak about on this series here?
I was not expecting this.
Blow
Like,
it up.
yeah,
Blow it
both
up.
of them, to be honest.
Yeah,
Blow it up. LAG gotta go.
this was the
I
Burger
mean,
Bowl.
this was the ass team against the ass team, and they still got 3-0'd. Like that's just
Yeah.
Should at
you're
least been close. Like,
you.
Surge looks like shit too. Like they're both
They
scrambled
look
up.
bad. Like the last series we were looking at, our series was the only one positive. This series makes Abuza look like the goat.
God, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Against Diamond Con and Assault, like I mean, shit, what? Fame's.
Yeah,
I mean, Fame has been consistent.
Assault. Fame's been good. I like Fame, but I feel
Yeah.
like Assault's gotta go, bro.
And you wouldn't even think that would be the case, which is crazy. Even Diamond Con, like he has been clutch, like in the past couple of qualifiers, but I mean, seeing this like against Surge, come on, brother.
Right. Like I feel like him and like Estrio, I haven't seen enough from, and Fame has actually looked
Yeah.
pretty good. So I feel like those two you can stay, but the other two like blow it up, gone. Diamond Gone was on subliners as a on the bench, and like then he came here and he hasn't really played good. He was even on the academy team here for a little bit, and it's like I don't know if you're good enough to make the team compete in the top four, you wouldn't be on the academy team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely got 2 challengers. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Bring in poached FaZe Black again.
Oh my goodness. Well, on the side of Seattle Surge for the series here, everyone's positive. Abuza 1.27, RC's 1.03, Breezy 1.12, and Hook with a 1.11. Then on the opposite side here, your LAG, everyone negative except for Fame 1.15. Little stinker out of Diamond Con with a 0.75 here. But yeah, just a typical slam fest out of Seattle Surge. They needed this one here to take off some steam from getting slammed from the back there. But I mean, it's
Surge,
just
get
been
back, Tom. You sure about that? Are
Surge.
you sure about
Surge,
that?
Surge got that guy bag right there on
Oh
that series
boy.
here.
1 for 2.
One
One
for
for two.
two.
Go with 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was gonna round out that Saturday night, and then going into Sunday morning, we have the Miami Heretics versus the New York Subliners, and this was a 3-0 victory for the NYSL, taking home the hard point on Subbase, the Search and Destroy on Invasion, and the Control on Invasion as well. Anything that you guys want to speak about on this series here?
Damn. Hydra.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna start with 2.0. Sky's cooked too. Fuck. Whole team had above a 1.2. That's ridiculous.
I kind of knew it would go this way, but like they said fuck it. More like fuck them. That's what they said.
Yeah, Miami has been not showing up this split at all. They are now 0-5 for this series and for the split. Eric Boom and everyone on Miami Heretic is super negative. We got Eric Boom with a .60 for the series, Lucky with a .82, Metals .57, and Vickle .79. Just looking like they could not get anything going. And on the opposite side here, New York Subliners, everyone's extremely positive. Hydra with your KD leader, 1.74 for the series. Kismet, 1.38. Sib, 1.22. And Skies, 1.47. I mean, this was just a slam fest from Hydra and company. Typical masterclass out of New York. And it was surprising to see, Miami kind of getting shit on, to say the least. But I
Yeah.
mean, they gotta figure something out, man. They
I
weren't.
think they're dropping Eric Boom.
They've
Yeah.
got to, man.
Where's Real? Get his ass in there.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
it.
pretty sure
Fuck it up.
they're rumored to pick up Riao. But like honestly, if I'm another team that's struggling, I'm trying to pick up Riao. Like I feel like
Yeah.
he's one of the best challengers that's out there right now. And if like
I
I have a
agree.
struggling sub, I would definitely go for one of them. Like one of those
Yeah.
teams we were just talking about. That's with right in the cusp of top 6. Like didn't Heretics go 5-0 last split?
Yeah.
Yeah, they like completely reversed. I feel like everyone caught up though, low key, and then they just kept switching out. Not keeping the chem, in my opinion, but or maybe
Yeah.
the new update in the spawns like just different.
Yeah, there could be a lot of things there. I mean, obviously Eric Boom hasn't been showing up like he was promised to be. I mean, he's got the least amount of damage in the lobby with 5k damage over 3 maps. I mean, good lord, brother, 31 kills out of over 3 maps. I mean, he definitely got slammed. 16 the first map, 5 the second map, and 10 the third map.
Sheesh, I
I
know if
mean,
I'm doing on prize picks. What the fuck?
you go ahead and hit the under for
Me.
Eric
That
Broom
under
because he's getting
bird.
swept. But
He's fucking dirt. He's sweeping his ass up. Eric
Gotta add in
broomed
the
up.
but
Eric Brew. Yeah,
slam,
oh, I need my
bro.
soundboard up. Fuck.
But that's going to round out that first series here. Then jumping into the second series of Sunday night, we had the Atlanta FaZe versus the Toronto Ultra. And this was a 3-0 slam fest from Atlanta FaZe taking down your Toronto Ultra, the Major 1 victors from the last LAN, and they were able to take home the hard point on Karachi, the search and destroy on Rio, and the control on High Rise in a 3-1 fashion. Anything to speak about on this series here?
Definitely surprising.
Yeah.
Like I can see the
Tiny
search
Terrace getting
going either way, but like I kind of I mean, who called it? Kismet. He was like interviewed. He's like FaZe 3-1 and they 3-0'd. But he said they were looking good, and I kind of had a feeling FaZe would get some kind of shake back because Ultra has been on a fucking tear lately. But yeah, they wanted these 10 points bad. They wanted them bad.
Yeah, they did. And this kind of mustered up some beef here. We'll get into it a little bit later, but
Yo,
the Draza scrap beef was cemented with this series
Drazama.
here.
Yeah,
But I mean, just on the side of FaZe in Toronto, I mean, it was definitely a battle for the two teams here. The top four team, Abizi and Simp on FaZe were both negative, and then Celium and Draza both positive, 1.36, 1.32. Then on the opposite side here, Toronto Ultra, everyone negative except for Scrap, 1.11. Inside dropping on 0.74, Envoy 0.84, and Kleenex a 0.83. But definitely a good series here. Atlanta FaZe showing up and showing out this weekend here, taking down the Toronto Ultra. But definitely a good series to watch there, and that was probably the best series to watch for this weekend
pretty
here.
convincing too. Yeah,
No,
at least this
although
weekend.
yeah, it was, but I still think Ultra takes it on land.
yeah,
Yeah, facts. I
I just
mean,
I think
I
Insight
agree.
plays better on land. I think
He's
Envoy's good on land. Like he's a
inside is
world champ now. Like
icy.
no
it's just that
spicy.
whole team is just like they were talking about how FaZe is like so stacked talent wise. Ultra is ridiculous. You took a team that sure got smoked, you know what I mean, last champs, but they were in champs,
Yeah,
and you replaced their worst piece with like
godlike
arguably
piece.
like a top 3 sub in the game. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
yeah,
they did it right. They
Yeah,
did the
yeah.
best roster mania, I think, or as far as the pick was
Oh
crazy.
yeah, absolutely.
absolutely.
Draza next after, of course, but like, nah, they fit that puzzle piece
Yeah,
perfectly.
Yeah,
that was he plays the same rule as Hixie, but he fries like 10 times the amount. Like no disrespect to Hixie. Hixie's a good player, but like
Yeah, you
sheesh.
can count like,
Envoy is
all right,
so good.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, both those teams are really good. So anytime they're playing each other, I mean, it could go either way, honestly. So definitely
true.
GG's out of ATL this time around. But we'll see what they have to say next time around. And then going into the last series of the weekend here, we have your Minnesota Rocker versus the the Los Angeles Thieves. And this was a
They did have one.
3-2 victory going the distance here, and surprisingly, Los Angeles Thieves takes home the victory. They were able to take
Right?
home the first two maps, Hardpoint on Invasion and the Search and Destroy on Invasion. Then Minnesota Rocker answering back with the Control on Invasion and the Hardpoint on Skid Row. Then this went to a map 5, round 9, 6-3 victory on Terminal S&D to the Los Angeles Thieves. Anything that you guys want to speak about on this series here?
Damn, Minnesota and Heretics, same map. That's or map count. That's crazy. And they were like top, rumored to be like top 4, top 6 type team rocker for a little bit there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Like just
finished
for a
top
little
4 at the
bit.
major. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah. So damn, bro, what the fuck?
yeah, they did have a lucky bracket run, if we're being honest. Like we could take
Yeah,
a look back at it. It was easier than it probably should have been. Like I mean, Subliners got 12th. You know what I mean? So
but
yeah,
yeah, they didn't have to. A few more tests. Yeah, true.
I feel like they're probably not really 4th, and
yeah.
But like,
it's really on Awakening's consistency. I feel like.
I could see that.
Oh yeah, I mean
You think
absolutely.
thieves are gonna get more cohesive? I feel like they're starting to slowly turn it around.
Kind of like that team. I can't lie. Afro is a super aggressive. I don't know. Afro and Kremp's the only portion that's like it might be a little bit of a weird mesh, but I'm pretty sure Kremp plays like super
Yeah.
well around like a crack sub, and Afro is the crack sub, and like Ghosty fries and Nasty also fries. So I feel like that could be like an actually like a good team if it worked its shit out. I mean, look at like the LA Thieves that ended up winning the world champ. They were like what 0-5 through the first major when that year
Yeah,
started. So
they were absolute dog shit, and they made a couple changes. I mean, that's all it takes. It's crazy.
Couple changes, some good coaching, and some good teamwork, man. You can do anything you want.
that team didn't
Um,
even make changes.
yeah, I know
That
for
team
real.
they kept those four. They kept the same four, and they stuck it out after going 0-5. It was Kenny, Draza, Octane, and Envoy.
Man, shouts out. That was a good ass team. Man, that was a good year watching too. That
Hell
was really
yeah,
fun.
I agree. But yeah, I mean, Minnesota Rocker, Accuracy and Lens, the ones kind of hard carrying this team here. Accuracy's been
True.
surprisingly consistent this year, taking on his role, and then Lens, the superstar. I want to say he might be the rookie of the year, with the performances we've seen so far, and then Awakening and Vivid, both negative, and on the opposite side here, Los Angeles Thieves, everyone's positive except for Nasty. But it was definitely a good series here. Everyone, it was definitely a battle, battled it out. I mean, nothing too crazy. Just we need Awakening to wake up, to finish out some series for Minnesota Rocker. But yeah, I agree with Seppy. Kind of depends on the consistency of Awakening, and if Lens is hard carrying once again. But yeah, definitely a good series out of the boys in red over there at LAT. They're now 2-1 this split. Definitely a good change up as well for what we got so far. And as far
Yeah.
as what the CDL points standings looking like after this weekend here, we have Ultra at 200 points at number one. Your Atlanta FaZe at number two. Optic Texas at number three. Your New York Subliners at number four. Number five, Minnesota Rocker. Number six, Seattle Surge. Number seven is now Vegas Legion. At number eight, we have Miami Heretics. At number nine, we have the Los Angeles Guerrillas. At 10, we have Los Angeles Thieves. At 11, we have Boston Breach. And at dead last, number 12, your Carolina Royal Ravens. Anything to speak about on this standings point so far?
I think we'll see a flip here soon. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
you're gonna see Surge definitely drop down. I think you're gonna see Legion drop, Heretics drop. You're gonna see Thieves jump, Breach jump, maybe even Ravens jump up a little bit, but not breaching that top six. But I think Thieves will probably end up fifth on the season, and I think Breach
Okay.
can end up finishing like seventh. I don't know who's gonna finish in between them, but I definitely think you'll end up seeing a flip there.
Yeah.
Yo, as long as Ravens gets it in the champs, let's get that eighth spot at
I
least. I'm trying
know.
to see some.
Yeah.
That's
Trying to
all I
see
want to
some.
see. But it's like it's so dumb how it's 8 teams. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
yeah, they cheap as hell, boy. God damn.
if I'm a team paying 25 million, I better have a guaranteed spot in champs.
Thank you.
I'm sorry,
Thank
think about all the times you used to think about all the times you used to watch like CWL and stuff like that. Like how often would you see like one of the favorited teams going into the tournament get like obliterated by a random ass team? And it's like that shit doesn't happen anymore because like if the rate like last year there was certain teams that probably should have made it that didn't, but like if the Ravens don't make it this year and if they stick with the same current team or even they make that change that we were talking about,
you.
they'd be good enough to make like a dark horse run. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
you not bringing them there is like limiting what the best of the best teams have to consider playing, which just gives them even more of an advantage. I feel like.
Yeah. I'd definitely a Carolina Royal Ravens fan, and I love a good underdog story. So if we could see them at least make a run at their champs, or even their major event in June, I mean that's gonna be fire. But yeah, I definitely agree with what Seppi was saying. I can definitely see Seattle Surge, Miami, even LAG dropping down, and then Ravens and LAT dropping up a little bit, or going up a little bit. But only time will tell here, man. I'm excited to see what the rest of this split has to offer for our teams here. But that's the current standing so far for the CDL. And then getting into the next weekend here, the next weekend will be March 8th, 9th, and 10th here. So we have some predictions that we're going to get into for this next weekend here. I'm going to go ahead and get my little notepad out with my handy dandy pencil,
Oh
And we're going to go ahead and get into the Friday night, March 8th. Your very first series of the night will be your Optic Texas versus your Boston Breach. What do we have for this series here, gentlemen?
I'm gonna go 3-1 Optic. Maybe Breach can do a little something, but Optic's definitely got it in my opinion.
Okay.
Easy way out.
What you thinking, Seppy?
I like that. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna take Optic 3-0. I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give it to them. I think if they're gonna chow anybody, it's gonna be against Ultra, and Ultra's gonna chow them. So I feel like they're gonna take the guarantee against Breach. Not gonna play any games, and then when it comes to Ultra on Sunday, then that's gonna be a grueler.
Yeah. I agree. This is going to be a DoorDash challenge, Optic 3-0. And then going into the second series here, we have Atlanta FaZe versus LAT. Who do we have winning this series here?
It's a 3-0, baby.
Okay.
This is Rogue.
Uh-oh.
I'm still saying FaZe is gonna win, obviously.
Okay.
But I'm calling a 3-2. I think FaZe.
3-2.
I think these might, steal, maybe the
Some
first
server
hardpoint.
cheese?
Yeah. And then maybe they get blessed like, Carolina did on a search, and then it just forces a map 5. So
Yeah.
I do think FaZe will close it out, but I think, like that Thieves team we was looking at has a lot of talent. So if they can put it together, FaZe
They
would
can fuck
be
them up.
FaZe would be the challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with the LAT needed to come up and show up, but I think FaZe is also going to do the Patrick Price overconfidence here and just completely drop dick off. And it's going to be a DoorDash challenge 3-0 to your Atlanta FaZe.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the final series for Friday night, we have the Carolina Royal Ravens going up against the LAG. Now, this is going to be a good series to watch here. I'm gonna go 3-1 Royal Ravens.
I'll follow that.
Okay.
I can see that.
What you got, Sep?
No, I think I'm gonna go 3-0 Royal Ravens.
Okay, I like that.
I think we're gonna see a Gwyn takeover. I think
A Gwen takeover.
A Gwyn game?
Yeah, we ain't gonna see no games. We're gonna see DoorDash, Assault, gone, packed up.
Okay, I like that. I like that. And then going into the next day here, we have the LAG coming off a fresh L from the Royal Ravens and going up against the New York Subliners in the first match here. I'm definitely going to say this is going to be a 3-0 New York Subliners.
I agree. I think they're gonna have an 0-6 weekend. It's gonna be miserable, and going into the major, they're gonna finish top 8 to 12. That's the team you're gonna see.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, not so spicy, but 3-0 Subliners for sure.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Kid's about to have his way. I mean, not Hydra's a given, but the Kids has been going wild lately too. I can't lie.
Facts.
That is true.
Okay, and then going into the second series of Saturday night, we have the Minnesota Rocker versus the Seattle Surge at 4:30 Eastern Time. Who's taking home that series?
I got
actually a toss-up.
I got the free Rocker shirt on, so I guess I'll just go Rocker 3-2. Fuck Surge.
Okay.
3-2?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it.
I think we're gonna get a 3-2. I'm at 5, but I think Surge are gonna take it. Surge is a better Surge team in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think we'll see Surge have to take that one, and I think their record's probably worse than the Rockers, so
Yeah.
they're probably gonna be needing that one.
Well, just kind of thinking here. Minnesota Rockers on an 0-5 map count.
Yeah, they are.
And Seattle Surge is, I want to say, still negative, but they've got a couple wins underneath their belt. But Minnesota Rockers definitely had some close series against some competition. And Seattle Surge just kind of gotten some wins from some easy dubs. So I'm going to go 3-1 Rocker. I'm going to go 3-1 Rocker.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that. I'm the only
Okay.
one that's taking the surge. I like that.
Yeah.
That's my old faith
Good
coming
stuff.
back. You know what I mean? That's I can use that as an excuse in case I get fucking torched. So
It'd be all right. Okay, and then going into the last series of Saturday night at 6 p.m. Eastern time, we have the Atlanta FaZe going up against the Boston Breach, and this is going to be a DoorDash challenge out of Atlanta FaZe 3-0 Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to do that picture thing for real. Pick up that Chipotle bag once they finish up with Breach and call it a night.
Wait, so you're saying 3-0 as well?
Yeah, phase 3-0.
Okay. What you got, Sep?
like, but I agree. Like I was saying, I don't think Priesta and Slash are ever gonna work together. I don't think it's gonna work against Phase 3-0. That'll be done and dusted.
Done and over with. Over with. Okay. That's going to round out that Saturday night, and then going into the Sunday morning, we have the Los Angeles Thieves and the Legion battling it out 3 p.m. Eastern. Who is going to take home this series here?
Interesting.
This is a good one.
Yeah, hold up. First match of the day too. I think with Attach's experience and just being first match out, like he's not gonna have no nerves or no shit. He's just gonna get to it. Gonna speed run Thieves 3-1 Legion.
3-1 Legion. Okay.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
mm.
What you got, Sep?
I think we're gonna see
A
a
game
map 5.
5.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're gonna get a 3-2 out of the Los Angeles Thieves.
Ooh.
We're gonna win that game.
Ooh, okay. I like
Ooh.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for
You know, I
myself,
think
oh, go
I
ahead.
like it. No, you're good. I was just gonna say I think Gussie gonna cook, so you're good.
Okay. Well, for myself, I definitely see Vegas coming out hot with some momentum, and then obviously LA Thieves coming out hot. That map one, whoever wins that map is going to win the series, and I think it's going to be a 3-1 victory for your loss. Vegas Legion.
Mm,
Ooh.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Yep.
Las Vegas, huh?
Yep.
mm.
Las Vegas Legion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little switch up. Okay.
Yep. Okay, then going into the second series here, we have the Royal Ravens going up against the Miami Heretics. This is going to be a really good series. Sunday is just jam packed with some good series.
Facts.
I
I actually
mean,
like this a lot.
this is going to be go to distance in my opinion. 3-2 Royal Raven.
I think I'm gonna go 3-1 Ravens, but I
Okay.
agree the Ravens are taking it.
Um, yeah, based on how the Heretics playing, I'll do 3-1 Ravens.
Like that.
But every team gonna be alright, brother. Hey, the Heretics, they're gonna be alright.
Heretics, we'll see you fucking later. Blow it up. Get Eric Broom out of there. He's getting swept up and swept
Gone.
out.
Eric
Out of
Broom,
Gone.
dirt
the.
shit, swept up.
You ain't
Shouts
even.
out.
He ain't even the fart, dude.
He ain't even a fart. Taking
Then
a shit.
then going into the last series of weekend 4, we have your Optic Texas
Ooh,
versus the Ultra Toronto
bruh.
Ultra, the first matchup of the two teams here this year. This is going to be a mighty fabulous series to watch, so you better tune in at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday. Who is taking home this victory here?
Boy, you already know what we about to say. I think all three of us know. I mean, it's gonna be hopefully different than the or the ultra phase. Like, I want to actually see some like nail biter type shit go on.
Mm-hmm.
I want a game 5, round 11 optic with a pistol to end it all. That's what I want to see.
Ooh, okay, we're getting specifics. A 3-2
Yeah.
optic. Okay. What you thinking, Seppy?
I think. Wow. See, this is tough for me because I'm a big Optic fan, bro. But it's like their S&D has been abysmal recently.
Facts.
So
And
it's
they can't
like,
fuck around with the maps. They cannot fuck around with the maps.
and knowing them, bro, they love the ego chow on like maps they should not be chowing. I
Mhm.
feel like we're gonna
Like
get a game 5, but we're gonna see Ultra win it. I just feel like Ultra's got the S and D.
discipline.
Hear that
Yeah,
dog in
and
him.
I feel like online especially, like I feel like they'll end up taking a 3-2 Ultra. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that.
Okay,
Pains me to
okay,
say it.
I like that.
Oh,
Well, I'm a fanboy out, man. I want to see Optic Texas take it home 3-2. They're gonna try to do what they can do, and improve themselves against the top tier competition. So it'll be a good game here, 3-2 Optic for myself. But that's gonna finish out the weekend 4 schedule, and we have our predictions here. So we'll tweet those out when we get closer to that time frame there. So go ahead and lock it in, get your prize picks going, and we'll see you
yes,
guys
sir.
this weekend. But anything you guys want to speak about before we change over into some topics of discussion?
Shouts out Dope Check too. I know there's a lot of people doing their own thing in the scene. I mean, the more the merrier. Look at us, we're on 21 already, so I think that's pretty cool. Rab and the boys got that going, and shout out Breaking Point, of course. But yeah, let's get into it.
All right, bet. Now we are going to speed run through these topics here, so just feel free to shoot and shout out whenever you want, because we're already coming in at an hour and 30 minutes for this podcast.
What? Let's
Yeah,
go.
so we're just gonna speed through these topics here just to kind of keep it going, keep it fresh.
Hefty.
But just to kind of continue in here, looks like we had Scrap and Insight playing with fidget spinners during the delay.
Do y'all have anything at your desk like this, or y'all just be?
Hell
just
nah,
there?
dude.
Not like that.
Dude, they are
Fidget spinners,
trolling, bro.
You know that was that Insight, yeah.
Yeah.
You know they don't give a fuck about that 10 points.
They just got slammed
They're
3-0.
leading. Yeah, they're leading the league. Like they're not worrying about a thing.
I wouldn't give a shit. That's hilarious.
And don't get me wrong,
Insane.
I get it. Like that's like Zuma was talking about how like that's some of the only thing they got is those matches, and it's like, bro. At the same time though, it's like the lands are a different aspect. You love
Facts.
lands more.
Yeah, and they're worth more too as well. And then the second video we have here is Scumpin' Methods reacting to just after all of the layoffs with the CDL. They only have one CDL observer doing it all. And here's a little clip of what that looks like.
Huh. There's no way it's all fake.
Oh my god, look at my guy fight.
Wait, is that all
Holy
him?
hell.
Is he going crazy in
Turn
there?
it up
Wait,
a little
is
bit.
that
I
literally
can't
all
hear
him
this.
doing the observing? There's literally no way.
There you
It has to be?
go. Nah, there had to be
Dude,
at least
Fike's
2
a
people
fucking
in that.
beast. There is no way.
There's
He's in there
no
going
You're
crazy.
in the Matrix. He looks
Is he
he's
like
right
just
up in
scooting
that
around?
bitch.
He might
He's
be
spinning
scooting around in
this
there.
computer,
Going from
like,
screen to screen. There's no way. There's actually no way.
Look at
Hey,
it,
hold on,
bro.
I feel like he
There's a
has to be,
keyboard
because
on
what
every
would be the
angle
point
he
of all that then?
turns.
Well,
Look,
there's
there's even a
another chair there.
laptop up.
Dude, there's
Oh, yeah,
13
he's got something
monitors.
with him.
A
Yeah,
There's
laptop.
a big monitor above it.
He's got to have some
13
backup.
monitors.
I mean, I'm
Dude.
It's a
looking for
big
the
monitor
amount of
that's split
chairs.
into
The amount of
4 different
chairs is very
screens.
telling.
That's split into
Only
8
two.
on the
There's
bottom.
only 2 chairs.
What in the world?
That's a lot of screens for 2 people still. But chairs could be deceiving. I'm
That's actually
curious.
insane.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being the only observer doing this, dude? There's
Hell no.
13 monitors. You got whatever 2, 8, 10 more screens up here, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. That's
Nah,
actually
he's Morpheus's fucking cousin. This is
Like-
crazy.
Who sets this shit up for him?
Buddy created wall hacks. That's the motherfucker not letting everyone get the anti-cheat.
Oh my
button.
god, dude. That's
Look, Walmart,
hilarious.
bro. He can smell what you're wearing right now.
He is the map, dude.
deep.
He is the server, bro.
He is the the red and blue pill, dude.
Oh my god, that's insane. And then here we have
Oh my god.
Scump and Methods talking to Skies here. I just looked into the Sky one day, and the rest was history on how Skies got his name.
Caesar, how'd you get your gamer tag? Real quick, I think the people want to know. Is there a story behind it?
Bro, there's like, bro, I feel like everybody's story is the same, bro. Like, you're Googling freaking names, you're doing all this stuff. It took me like, and I was like a little kid, and it's so cringe, bro. I literally just laid down outside, and I just looked in the sky, bro. I swear.
Caesar, how'd you get your gamer tag?
Could you imagine if I got that answer from Sepp? I'd be like, what the fuck, bro? What are you talking about? I was looking in the sky.
I was just offset on the football line, and the rest was it. I swear.
Yeah, I named myself after the rapper Offset.
Oh my god, fuck you guys. Hey, I'll have you know that my account on Twitter is older than the actual offset. So
Hey, and that's on
amigos.
YRN for
Yeah,
sure.
yep.
Hey.
Yeah.
So who's the real OG? Is what you're saying?
The real OG is
We got the
yours
Eppy
truly.
1v1 and the fucking offset 1v1.
Hey, 1v1 me.
Yeah.
1v1 me. I'm
see
coming out
that.
victorious all the time. Except for
Mama.
Mama, that's on Mama.
That's on Mama.
And then the last clip we have here is who is the Dark Horse Player of the Year and methods and accuracy,
Honestly, chat, hear me out and let me know
methods
what you
and
think.
scum.
I think accuracy is a good shout for Dark Horse Player of the Year. I think Lamar
see that.
individually, just comparatively to what the stigma on Lamar's name, the way he's talked about, I think Lamar stepping up his slaying consistently is a great shout because everyone knows Lamar is a hill player, sometimes a bit inconsistent, but I feel like accuracy has sort of he's been doing his best to destigmatize that stigma on his name. So
Yeah.
call me faded if you want, but I feel like Lamar is a good shout.
Who do you guys think would be a good Dark Horse Player of the Year?
Dark Horse player. If he said accuracy, I mean,
I'm saying nasty.
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 I like
Yeah,
TJ.
I'm saying nasty. He gonna come out. He gonna be frying.
Okay.
Hmm,
Who you
I
got?
might have to say. I mean, I don't even know if it'd be really a dark horse because he's kind of like hits the same stride every year, but like attach on Vegas, I didn't know how it was gonna be, but like I feel like he's been going
Yeah, they've been
crazy.
meshing really well.
Attach is a good one too. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Then the next topic here we have the trailer for the Modern Warfare Zombies content for Season 2 Reloaded, which goes live March 6th, which is going to be coming up very soon, the time that this podcast drops. Let's get a nice live look at it.
Oh yeah, shit.
Begin, strike team.
Chat.
I ain't
Interesting.
gonna lie, bro. They could have kept that.
They could have kept that. Yeah, well, it's just
They-
interesting because this is the first time that Modern Warfare Zombies is getting content since the game released. So, found that very interesting there. But jumping into something new here, we do have Warzone Season 2 Reloaded content coming. We have a new research vessel point of interest coming to Fortune's Keep, also a bunker buster kill streak, and a portable decontamination station field upgrade, all live within March 6th. So here's the
So do you
little.
play a lot of Warzone or any, or you just stick to comp
I
stuff?
play mostly Resurgence though, but I play it. I enjoy Warzone. It's fun to. There's a lot of shitty players. It's fun to run around, bro. People can't keep up with that game, so I enjoy playing that, especially late night. But I don't know what the portable decontamination station's gonna do, but if that's like helps you
Like-
in the gas type thing, that's gonna be stupid.
Yeah, that'd be cool, like a little
And
bubble.
it's gonna be stupid broken, like stupid broken. You're literally just gonna be able to like camp outside the bubble. Like
Yeah.
Interesting.
Bunker Buster might be OP. I've heard some rumors about that. That's gonna be like something that like goes inside buildings and kills you on purpose.
Yeah.
So,
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
start camping.
That also is a thing. But then also in other news, we have Crim6 revealed that he left gaming competition due to a lack of pressure, and he also was the victory. He got his first race win as well, going into his first race for Porsche.
Porter in his racing debut, Ryan.
Pretty cool stuff here as we
This
take
is
a peek.
cool.
You can see not just his
That
view
is
out the
definitely
windshield, but
badass.
a look at Ian as well. And this is a guy who's used to high-pressure situations, competing at the highest levels of competitive gaming. And Joe, he told us earlier this weekend he thrives on pressure. That's why he actually got out of gaming. He felt like, you know what, I know when I go into a gaming competition, I've got a good chance of winning. Let's try something completely new. Every corner is high pressure, and he's in a position he's never found himself in before, not just behind the wheel of a race car, but on pole.
We're on.
Very interesting stuff there.
awesome.
GG's
Cool how he's
to
streaming it.
Yeah.
The little layout on the bottom right there. That's sick.
It's pretty sick. And then getting into some other news here. So Chris Parasite starting some Twitter interesting things to think about. So we have a tweet coming from Parasite saying linear aim assist curve is better than dynamic and allows for better muscle memory retention due to consistency in stick movement. Free motion and missing is always user error and not aim assist drag or weird slowdown when you get dynamic. So he said he's been using it for about a week and hasn't missed a bullet since. Had to adjust for a day. It felt odd at first, but not much. But has been able to shoot like this since playing Black Ops 2.
Click.
That's a clip of him being on Mars, I believe.
Nah, this guy's chilling out. He does not care.
Oh, like, look at that, bro! I just killed, like, on a P2. I could only see his head. Woo! Am I hacking?
Oh yeah. That's the head glitch. Anti-head glitch.
Oh, I'm telling
be.
you.
Damn. Yeah, so he's shredding, but I don't know, man. Let us know, man. What are you guys still rocking,
Yeah.
linear or dynamic? We'll see.
Dynamic, baby.
Dynamic,
Yeah.
of course. Could be a little impression farm. He's known for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give it a little light.
I get the slowdown thing, like that's fucked me up before, but that's only when like I two homies are in my view or something. But it'd be interesting to try.
You
Yeah.
see that guy, Diamond Con, said he's on Mars.
Oh my goodness. And then moving on to the second topic here, we have a police department in Illinois has apologized after people claimed that they were glorifying police work by using Call of Duty on its recruitment poster. The poster said, stop playing games and answer the call of duty. Here's the little picture here of the poster here in Illinois. Pereira.
No.
That is corny.
Suppressed up. Yeah, whoever made that is like extremely out of touch with everything and needs to get off the computer.
Like, I don't know. I'm not, like, COD is, what if you're gonna join up for Call of Duty, isn't that, like, isn't that more so, like, military based? Like, not police.
That's just saying, like, oh yeah, we're cops and we're using these crazy guns all the time. Like, that's
Like,
not a good look.
Join the Call of Duty, bro. Be a mall cop. Like,
We got
what?
guns, like hella
What does
guns.
this have to do with these? We talking about
There's no 360 no
different
scopes.
subjects.
Default skins.
You're telling me
and
there's no
everything.
cranes I can jump off of, bro?
Dude, no way. I'm not.
I can't YY spam on a fucking ladder, bro?
I'm joining SWAT team just to do a little no scope cross map. You know what I'm saying?
Where's the trophies? Y'all ain't got trophies.
No trophies. Who's got Daddy? Daddy Pop. Good Daddy Pop.
God, Daddy.
Why you keep silence? You're like, shut up. You can't hear shit. Shut up.
He's like, two on me, two on me. I'm coming.
One touch.
He's like,
Rotating. He's
wait,
knocked.
what?
Oh, your dog shit?
Like, bro, eat your food.
Well, another news here. We have Jason Lake is buying back Complexity Gaming. After the Game Square / FaZe deal, Jason is taking back control of the storied COD team. Could the CDL see Complexity in COD again someday? So definitely some interesting stuff there. Kind of going off of my conspiracy of the CDL dissolving and something new coming already in the works. This kind of proves my theory here. Why is someone buying a Call of Duty team this early on? I mean, there'd be no point, you know what I'm saying? So obviously, insider news, I mean, it's just putting two to two together. We have people buying back COD teams and getting things set up for the next season. So we're definitely in for a little surprise for next year to see what may unfold then. But in other news, we have the WarZone Mobile launch trailer dropping as well. So for mobile users, you can now play WarZone coming soon.
Backbone, shout out Backbone, best shit for Call of Duty Mobile.
Available worldwide March 21st. We will see WarZone Mobile. It's going to have player experience and weapon experience will seamlessly sync between the games, shared on the Battle Pass, progression between games, Black Cell content across mobile, console, and PC on March 21st, saying that mobile WarZone will feature cross progression between Modern Warfare 3 WarZone as well. So very interesting to see that you can link your Activision account with your mobile, WarZone Mobile, and continue on leveling up weapons and your player.
That is interesting, and it like carries over.
Yep.
Wow.
And then also, it will both have Verdansk and Rebirth Island at launch on March 21st. Verdansk will support up to 120 players, and Rebirth Island will support up to 48 players.
Bro, long way from Halo days to doing this shit on our phone with that many fucking players.
Actually insane, dude. And it's not that bad of a looking map, dude. I mean, it definitely looks like some COD 4, like...
It's like some Fortnite shit, Call of Duty, like...
Dude, I'm excited to see what this looks like, man. Holy crap. I need to get me like a little play...
Get the backbone, bro.
A little backbone action for this WarZone Mobile stuff, man. This looks crazy. It's about to be fire for sure. But cool to see there, and then you will no longer have to be behind. You no longer have to be behind on weapon grind if you're not near your console or PC with WarZone Mobile. You can level up all weapons, and weapon levels unlock sync between WarZone and Modern Warfare 3. We already seen that. And then in other news here, we have a potential first look at the Black Ops 2024 logo revamp. This was found on a hoodie design somewhere and has been leaked. So here's like a good clip of it here, the new Black Ops logo for those who are excited about leaks for the next Call of Duty in 2024, leaked and rumored to be Black Ops Gulf War for 2024, made by Treyarch. Very exciting stuff. Need it now. Need it not now. Not later, but need it now.
Seb, do you like the Black Ops series games?
I'm a fan of the Black Ops series, so I'm hoping they do this one right. It's been developing for like 4 years, so if this is done right, this could save their franchise.
Absolutely. Get Treyarch and Treyarch we trust. So we're excited to see what they have to offer next year here. And then also, Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War is reported to have remastered maps from the entire Black Ops series. So we're going to get some more information on what that looks like there, but that's going to be exciting stuff to hear that modern Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 will have some maps in Gulf War. And then in other news, we have Battlefield 6 coming, which is a rumor planned for October 2025. Will feature 20 or 64 player matches, 4-class system, and destruction. We will also have a free-to-play battle royale mode, and game is set in a modern era between 2025 and 2030 from Insider Gaming. So that's exciting stuff here. I don't know about you guys, but Battlefield's been a good competitor of Call of Duty for some time. And, here recently, not so much, but back in the day, Battlefield's been a fire contender in the past.
Down for some Battlefield?
I love Battlefield, dude.
That shit was so fun.
Battlefield Bad Company 2 is my favorite. And I miss it every day. But moving on, we also have a little update for the cheats here. So it seems that some cheats in WarZone have become so advanced that they can turn off when Ricochet starts investigating the cheats and then re-enables afterwards. So here's a little clip
Talk about
here.
using different tools. They also talk about screenshots cleared. So if you don't know what a screenshot cleared is, screenshot cleared is basically when you get a bunch of reports in your account, the anti-cheat is taking pictures of you constantly, screenshots of your game. And what some of these tools do that these cheat providers have is that it can detect when you're about to get a screenshot, and it will literally turn off your cheats mid-game for a millisecond, take the screenshot, and then your cheats will turn back on. And it will happen sometimes multiple times a game. And that's what this is. So they're pretty ahead of the game as far as Call of Duty's anti-cheat right now. Ricochet is lacking big time. 44 screenshots cleared just from one game. I've heard of some people having over 100 in one game. They talk about using different.
Like, that's insane, dude. The way
Holy
that
shit.
the cheats are getting so advanced, dude. That's why I've moved to console, because I mean it's just like Ricochet is literally not even an anti-cheat, bro. It's at this point.
It's just there. It's just like, yeah,
It's just a filter. I
the
don't know,
face
man.
A
of a.
multi-billion-dollar company that
And
can't
this is the
make a
best they
single
got.
anti-cheat.
This is the
Right.
best they
That's-
got.
Oh, but you're
that
gonna go
can't
play
be
on
us.
console? Yeah, pay us another 70, bro. It's cool. We'll get to it
Yeah.
eventually, though. Thanks,
Right.
appreciate you.
Yeah, they don't.
It's dumb that I have to buy another console. Like I have
Crazy.
to buy a console and the game again to fix a problem that they should be able to fix as a multi-billion-dollar company. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
It's actually
Late
insane.
stage capitalism go crazy.
Actually
Facts.
insane. And then in other news here, we have former Treyarch developer David Vonderhaar has joined NetEast Games and formed their own studio called Bullet Farm. This is going to be a AAA studio working on a co-op game on the Unreal Engine 5. So I'm excited to see, definitely excited to see what they have to bring forward here with David Vonderhaar. We know he's going to be cooking up something fire in the kitchen there, and then a co-op game. I'm definitely excited in support of David Vonderhaar.
And
Anything that
Unreal,
he
bro,
does,
too?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna be
I
a
will be there.
fire. I will definitely be on that
I will be
motherfucking
there.
game.
Be there. I'd love that shit. Unreal Legend, and you got fucking David Vonderhaar. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, it's gonna
Apparently,
be
some Treyarch people came over to this too. Like, it's not. So I don't know. He's got some legends with him. That's what's up.
I'm excited to see what he's cooking up in the kitchen. I guess only time will tell until we figure out what that game looks like. But moving on here, looks like on other news, we have PlayStation announcing its layoffs of over 900 employees across its workforce. Announcement from its new CEO, Jim Ryan, here. So
Damn.
more layoffs coming within the esports organization as well as the gaming community here. So we've seen it across the whole board at Microsoft, Activision, and now PlayStation. And then
Bruh.
in other news, we have Call of Duty team owners are now asked Activision for higher revenue sharing deals on sponsorships. Activision and Microsoft are negotiating with CDL team owners to potentially increase revenue splits on certain deals here, whether that's bigger cuts for virtual merchandise sales and fewer restrictions on sponsorships. Have not been identified but are in discussions at the moment.
Sounds like a settlement for Hex and Scump is in the works.
Yeah, absolutely. So definitely that got some
Yo,
things.
wait, scroll down a little bit. Click Optic Denny. This shit is hilarious,
Yeah,
dude.
that dude is funny.
Oh, Dick Denny, is that Kenny and Dashy merged together?
Yeah.
It's
Oh
like
my.
if we did Optic Copy, that's what it is. Look
Dude.
I swear these fools
What
are
the
stupid,
fuck,
bro.
dude? These guys are
Look
actually,
at that, bro.
dude.
That's
Oh.
Shotzzy and bread, like, bro. Stop, bro.
Yo, look
Dude.
at oh my
Grim
god.
What
Six and
even?
Methods? What the fuck?
Mr. Beast.
That Mr. Beast.
Dude, this guy's a fucking troll, dude. What the hell, man?
Yeah, nah.
Oh
Oh my
my
god. This dude a fool.
Oh my god. Well, that's gonna be
It's
it for the topics of discussion here. Is there anything that you guys wanted to talk about or discuss on that we might have missed this episode here? Anything that you guys want to go back over?
I'm good on my end, but I'm just wanted to say appreciate you, Seppy. This was a good one, the longest one for sure.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Now,
y'all having me for real. This was fun.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm bullshitting some COD.
Absolutely, man. Yo, I know we're coming up on almost 2 hours of a podcast. So if you guys made it this far here, man, we really appreciate you guys tuning
It's a real
in,
one.
listening, subscribing, wherever you're listening. We really appreciate you guys. Leave some feedback in the comments section below on what you'd like to see next, who you might want to see on the podcast next, and when any certain topics of discussion as well. Seppy, thank you very much for coming on tonight. Definitely a long one, so we really appreciate your overtime with us and coming on and speaking your 2 cents on yourself as well as Call of Duty. So thank you. And Mr. Amane, like always, man, thank you very much for coming in here, saying your 2 cents, always being the executive producer, doing crazy things on social medias.
Yes, sir.
Thumbnails go crazy. He's the
No
one.
game.
He's the one. He's the marketing genius himself. So
Hey,
thank you very much.
Premium gas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So thank you, everyone here. For you, everyone in the chat, Stan, Tom, Scudda with the 5
Hey,
bomb. Yo,
That's
everyone
how
in
Scudda's
chat, thank you
Tom.
so much. You guys are goats, man. Stan, we love you guys, man. We love you guys in
TBG.
chat. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Sep, what's the handle? Where can they find you?
Twitter, it's the kid Seppy. I gotta change it. But
I
you know,
like it.
that's
I
it for
follow
now.
it.
So
Okay. You
Shouts out.
go follow Seppy on Twitter, man. Let him know where you came from. Holler at him. Let him know he's the GOAT. Maybe next time he'll get that 1v3 against Octane, but we never know. We might see it again, you know what I'm saying? Anyhow, we'll see you guys on the next one. We appreciate you guys. Peace!